Hey everyone, what is going on? My name is Archer Live, and in today's video it's time to showcase the Castigo build using the new Castigo 44 Revolvers that came with the Sangre's character pack, part of the Master Plan DLC for Payday 2. Castigo Revolvers being the ones that you can either have as a single secondary or in a Kimbo primary, and just for the sake of being absolutely amazing and having a completely Castigo build, we've got both in this. And we're using the Crook Perk deck to mix things up because now dodge has been buffed on consoles. You can get a maximum of 16 with the Crook Perk deck, and a lightweight ballistic vest you can achieve 45, which means you're dodging nearly half the bullets. And also, this build is one down viable, so I can put that in the description and get all of the views. That's a joke, please love me, but there you go. Right, we're going to go straight through, as we always used to, go through skills, weapons, and then share my final thoughts on the build afterwards with a little bit of gameplay. So, let's get into the skills and see what we've picked up. Okay, so as per usual with the one down build, we've gone for the medic route rather than the ammo route. We've picked up basic combat medic, aced quick fix, aced combat doctor, and aced inspire. Not really much explanation needed there. You've got doctor bags, you can inspire people. What's not to like? It's one down, you pretty much need it. We also picked up basic forced friendship and basic stable shot for their, little mini bonuses that can make a bit of a difference, especially the stability that stable shot can give you. In Enforcer, all we did was ace resilience, get basic transporter, and ace scavenger. Now, a little bit of debate for the resilience one. I'm pretty sure they made flashbangs a lot worse in this new update. But one person telling me that their screen was going white for 20 seconds before it faded. Don't know whether they timed it, but that seems like a really long amount of time. I've personally noticed the duration's increased. Apparently you can also now smash flashbangs to stop them from detonating, but I've not seen an opportunity yet to do that, so maybe that'll happen at some point. But as far as I'm concerned, because of that, I decided to go for the reduced flashbang duration, and that is the main reason for picking up that skill and acing it. Otherwise I would have just got basic resilience and then basic transporter, but hey ho, you can't have your cake and eat it apparently, so there you go, got to go for the extra skills. But the plus side is that we didn't need suppressor skills, so some of the points could go towards that. In Technician, all we did was ace steady grip and get basic lock and load. I like the idea of being able to just be on the move with these revolvers, to be running around, be hip firing, be reloading, being whatever you need to do, but to being able to do it on the move and quickly and efficiently, and being the best kind of revolver player you can be. In the Ghost skill tree, we picked up ace duck and cover, ace parkour, ace inner pockets, and basic sneaky, and then we went for basic second wind as well. And as I said, we don't need suppressor skill, so that's about 12-ish points that I'm saving that I can use on other stuff. Now, I only got basic sneaky here because I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to check, but I think we're on 3 detection risk here, which is absolutely fabulous. Yep, 3 detection risk, and that was a pretty good TV reference. No, none of you will even know what that TV show is, but there you go, I can silently laugh at that joke. But yes, we got basic sneaky because we literally don't even need ace. It's not like if we aced it we get a couple more dodge points. We literally have all we need, so that's good. And then going with ace parkour, being able to run and reload, goes with hip firing while sprinting, which is really convenient. Then increased dodging, increased movement speed, and increased concealment of melee weapons and a ballistic vest, just to up the detection risk and make it as low as we can. I just said up and then down. I am such a confusing person, I am so sorry. And then the Fugitive skill tree, we got ace equilibrium, ace gun nut, ace akimbo, ace desperado, and ace trigger happy. Which those of you who are wide-eyed and watch a lot of my skill builds will see it's quite similar to the gunslinger build. We're just buffing pistols and adding as many things to them as we can. And then in Revenant, we ace 9 lives and ace Swan Song. You know it's a staple of me for loud builds to have both of those aced. And then basic running from death, it's not something I always go for, but in this, I just kind of like the idea of when you're down, being able to get up, reload the pistols really quickly, and get straight back into the fight. Especially on one down, I feel like that's a bit more of a necessity than it might be for other builds. So that's just something I put out there. But rush through those a little bit because a lot of the stuff I've already said before, but honestly, I really like the idea of not having to get suppressor skills for once in my life. Because in every loud build I always make the most of having increased damage with suppressed weapons. So for once I can put the points elsewhere, get a few extra things that might be useful that I might want to pick up, and really it's most useful here for getting all these aced pistol skills. I would like to ace the one-handed talent, but the pistols do well enough as they are, especially with the damage boost that lasts 10 seconds when the second you get a kill. You get, if you get a kill, you get a 20% damage boost. And if you get 4 kills, so it stacks 4 times, you get an 80% damage boost for 10 seconds. You're almost doubling the damage, which is, just pretty damn good. I don't even think anyone needs to argue with me on that fact, but there you go. So one-handed talent, it's sad, but it's the least needed out of all of them, so that's the reason. So, surprise, surprise, primary weapons, the Akimbo Castigo 44 Revolvers, which don't have a boost on them for some reason. Did I intend to do that, or am I just stupid? I don't know. Yes, we picked up the Diablo barrel on them, and then alongside that, oh, that's right, I'm out of all my boosts, because I've been applying them to a bunch of weapons, and I haven't gambled enough. And then we got the Carnival Grip, just because it has the same stat boost as Cruise Grip, but cruise grip just looks a bit stupid. Unless you're trying to use those spikes at the bottom as Halloween teeth and just sticking them on the bottom of your gun for a rainy day, you don't need them. I think the Carnival grip looks slicker, sleeker, and all around good in black, so what's not to like? In terms of boost, I would put a stability boost on if I had one, so just go with the fact that I would have one if I did. I literally spent $250 million offshore betting and didn't get everything I needed. It's quite funny, don't gamble, kids. And then the secondary weapon, we got the Castigo 44 single revolver, and with the exact same attachments, Diablo barrel, the Carnival grip, and then a stability boost. So that's basically what I would have on the Akimbos if I had a stability boost to hand. Sadly I don't, but hey ho, 4 points won't make much difference. Alongside that, we're looking at the electrical brass knuckles melee weapon, throwing knife throwable from the John Wick Weapon Pack DLC. If you haven't got any of the DLCs from Master Plan, I really like this throwing knife. Not even the rest of the John Wick weapons, just this throwing knife. It's just so slick, quick to throw, easy to pick up, and you have 6 of them. So honestly, it's got to take my favourite throwable award. Honestly, I just love it that much. It's really slick, really easy to use. Lightweight ballistic vest, and then the Crook perk deck with 45 dodge, which is plus 50 and then minus 5 because we're wearing a lightweight ballistic vest. Dr. Bags aced, and then the beanie. Now, I know I'm a Life is Strange fanboy. Please don't hate me for it, but does that not look a bit like Chloe Price from Life is Strange? Because the beanie and the blue hair. That's just something that's been in the back of my head for ages, and I really like it, so that's why I've left it with a beanie. I don't know, I'm just putting it out there for anyone who plays the game. Other than that, people can hate me, but hey ho, you probably hate me already, because I'm a cringy beggar. But yeah, with all the skills sorted, let's move on to some gameplay where I can share with you my final thoughts on the build, as well as what's good and what's bad about it. The Castigo build. Making use of revolvers that shocked the system when they came out on PC, and everyone was so stunned at the idea of akimbo revolvers in Payday 2. And from what I heard when it came out, there were a lot of people who were quite negative about it, thought the pistols were a bit weak, didn't quite do enough or as much as people had expected. I'm pretty sure they must have got buffed, because as far as I can see and as far as I'm concerned, they seem really good, and they have so much raw strength and potential in the build. Unless my skills have just made them so powerful that the base weapons just aren't very good. I don't know, but if you use revolvers and you're using only revolvers, get pistol skills. I mean, that's obviously a given. But either way, I really like this build. There isn't much I can say against it. The only thing I can say is with the akimbo weapons, and this is in general, and I've heard this said by other people, that the annoying thing with akimbo weapons is the mechanic where when you pull the trigger once, both pistols fire bullets. Which is cool in theory, but you chew through ammo twice as fast. So where you think that your akimbo pistols have twice as much ammo as a single revolver would, actually you've got the exact same amount of ammo because you press the trigger the same amount of times for the akimbo as you would the secondary, and for both you'd be out of ammo. So ammo is a little bit of a dodgy thing, and obviously on one down you don't want to bring a ton of ammo bags. Personally, I think 1 or 2 uses is enough. You don't need to be constantly running back and forth, but that's something to keep in mind. And I've always said this for 1 down builds. I would have 3 medic bag people with medic bags completely maxed. Maybe 1 person with first aid kits if they really have a thing for them, but I would say medic bags. And then 1 person bringing 2 ammo bags. That is the staple that I would go for 1 down. So meds take the priority, but you don't forget about ammo because you can't kill cops with no ammo. So, you know, what's the point in having extra downs and extra meds if you can't shoot the cops? So that's my usual strategy. But that's the only real issue. Honestly, they're powerful. You aim for the head, you get most things killed really quickly, especially bulldozers. Now the thing with the Mayhem Impact build and the 1 down Impact build is that I actually have now seen that it's a lot harder to kill bulldozers. It might just be me, but I feel like with those builds, killing bulldozers by shooting them in the chest is not as powerful as it used to be, which is, you know, a little bit disappointing. But this is a really good alternative because those akimbo pistols, especially, if you spray into a bulldozer's face, he's dead in a few seconds. Honestly, it's really good. So this is the new anti-bulldozer build, guys. So that's more clickbait. I'm just putting memes and clickbaits and all things all around. Not really memes. Why did I say memes? I don't know. Move on. But yeah. So, really good against bulldozers and all specials. There's not really any specials where it doesn't really perform as well as the others. So, that's just why I like them. They seem really strong. And I really dig it. I really do. And honestly, there's literally no cons to it other than ammo. So, if this is a build you want to pick up for 1 down, I would certainly recommend that you give it a try on the difficulty. Because, honestly, I think it's more than viable. But, as always, I want to hear your guys' thoughts in the comments down below. I haven't really got much else to say on this build other than that. It's literally all I had to say. It's a little mini build tutorial because I really like it. In terms of all the builds I've done so far, this could be the best one. Just because there's so few cons to it. And I really enjoy it. Every single loud heist that I've done since I got the Master Plan DLC, I've used this build. So for any of you who've watched the gameplay of my Scarface heist and then the Brooklyn 1010, I'll give it in Brooklyn 1010. I brought the Jackal SMG because I wanted to try it, but I don't really know why I brought it on a pistol build. That was a bit of a foresight, or a lack of foresight, should I say, but with Scarface gameplay, that was the build I was using. I think I changed a few skills round, but not many, so that's basically some gameplay as well if you want to check that out. But here's some extra gameplay you're seeing right now, just a bit more to back it up. But other than that, thank you all very much for watching this video. Leave your comments down below. Do you think I was stupid in putting some skills in certain places? Because I know some people have very strong opinions and say, you're a bit stupid, why didn't you get this skill? Maybe I've missed something. So let me know down in the comments below. Please be a little bit respectful though, because sometimes people can be a bit edgy and a little bit pushy. But other than that, more than happy to talk to all of you guys down below in the comment section. Like the video if you have enjoyed it, and subscribe if you're new. And other than that, I'll see you all in the next video. Take it easy.